Hey, what's going on, guys? How is your Tuesday so far? So, just found out that there's another game that just came out this week, and it is, I believe it's South Park, if I'm correct. I'm sorry. Just got out of work, and I am feeling exhausted. They gave me a little bit too much work, but I am okay so far. So, this video is going to be about um, the video game releases and movies and all that cool shit that's gonna happen in this month. So I know today is the 16th, if I'm correct. Let me check real quick. And it is the 17th. I'm sorry. So it's the 17th today. And yeah, the South Park, the Fractured But Whole, just came out today. Also, Gran Turismo Sport for the PlayStation 4. Alex is a multi-platform game. So is the South Park game, and also WWE 2K18. It's been a very, very long time since I played a wrestling game, so yeah, I can't really say if it's gonna be good or bad. So I'm gonna do this once a month, especially with the release dates. I was supposed to do this last week or the week before, but due by some mishaps, I couldn't. So I'm just gonna bring it back. Just review of what came out recently or came out in early October. For the 3rd of this month on a Tuesday, it's gonna be the game that just came out was Battle Chasers Night War, which is a multiplayer game. I haven't heard that game either. Forza Motorsport 7, which is obviously a racing game. Like I said, I haven't been into any racing games for a while. So I think the last racing game I played was Need for Speed Underground for the PlayStation 2. So yeah, it's been a while. Let's see, Friday the 6th, since now more games are coming out on a Friday instead of your typical Tuesdays or Wednesdays. Now they're releasing it on Fridays. So you got the Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, Bowser's Minions for the 3DS. Trust me, with a Mario and Luigi game, you can't get disappointed. I mean, there's some that could say, oh, this game, like Galaxy is better than, say, Super Mario Sunshine. Or I mean, for me, it really depends on how much time and effort you put into these games, these Mario games. For me, I think the last game I really put effort into it. The thing is that I'm never really was big of a Mario fan. Big shocker. I mean, I knew who Mario was. I knew who Luigi was. Bowser or King Koopa because of the games. Not only that, but also the a cartoon series that it came out during the late 80s. I would watch that too. So I kind of understood which character is which. And yeah, it was. I mean, it's a fun game, but I just don't see myself getting into it because there's not much of a, the protagonist like Mario actually talking. It's not like, yeah, here you go, it's me. And I'm like, oh, can you say something more than that? The same thing with Link from Zelda. I have no beef with Zelda. I love the characters. I like the stories and all that, but for me, I just can't take it seriously when the character only goes, yeah, huh. I know that sounds like ridiculous because it is, but for me, it's more like I just cannot take you seriously. Yeah, sorry. I just can't take you seriously if you're only gonna do that type of shit. So yeah, like I said, I have no beef whatsoever with Mario, nor Link, or Zelda, or anything like that. Not at all. They are great, and I just wish that there's some games that I wish they were as good or as epic as Mario and Zelda. So yeah, the 10th, which was last week, is Middle Earth: Shadow of War, which right now, as you can see from my live stream, I'm playing Shadow of Mordor, which is the predecessor. Um, I'm having a lot of fun, but yet I'm having a bit of frustration to it. But I think it's like you have to learn, you gotta keep learning as you go through. But I mean, like I said in the live streams, um, if you win a fight against an orc or specific orc, you get points, you get bonuses. If you die, you still get bonuses. And if you kill him, you not only do you kill that enemy, but you gain even more experience and bonuses. So I mean, it's if you lose, if you die, don't sweat it. Just pick up from where you left off. If you're not strong enough to take down that orc, go somewhere else and get stronger. Get better or relics. Level up your sword. Level up your skills. So there is a lot of heavy RPG elements. So if you think that you're just going to hack and slash your way through, it's going to be tough. So patience is a virtue. Friday the 13th, which was last Friday, The Evil Within 2. I have a friend of mine's, YouTuber karyubunny. She's currently uploading or currently live streaming the game. So if you want to know more information, I will definitely send the link below or her YouTube channel and check it out. I like the Evil Within franchise, I really do. But the thing is that I am currently, how should I put this? I'm currently behind in a way. I used to, when I was dating with my ex at that time, we would play the game together on the PS3, and then we would, progress. That was our dating, one of our dating chores or dating hangouts was to play the game, The Evil Within. And once we broke up, I stopped playing it because I'm like, hey, that's our game, that's our memories. So since then, I haven't touched the game. No joke. So I've decided to go ahead and buy the PS4 copy of The Evil Within and then live stream it. And then once I'm done with that, then I'll jump with the second one. So if you guys want to be patient with me and Evil Within, I truly appreciate that. If not, there's some other channels you could check it out to see, and then you could hear my crap. Like I said, the 17th, what I've already mentioned to you, Gran Turismo, LX, South Park, and WWE 2K18. Now, next week is going to be an interesting one. You have some juggernauts here. You have Destiny 2 for the PC. You have the Just Dance 2018 for all consoles. Night of the Azure 2, Bride of the New Moon. Not familiar with that. Now, on the 27th, which is next week, Assassin's Creed Origins comes out. And I have the game pre-ordered, but the thing is that I have connections. So I'm trying to sell my copy from GameStop for $85. So I mean, I put on the down payment. I put on a minimum of $25, and anyone who's interested in buying it, let me know. Especially if you're local, if you live around the Texas area, and even more if you live around the DFW area. That's hey, just keep in touch with me, and I'll take you where you need to go. You get to keep the game. You get to pay the game, and at discounted price. get the game, the content, everything else, but I get to keep the pin. So yeah, I'll let you guys. I'll explain to you guys shortly as to why I haven't done more bigger payments on the GameStop copy. Let's see what else. Super Mario Odyssey comes out next Friday as well, so that's crazy. And here's another one that really caught my attention is the Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus, which is a sequel to The New Order. Now, I have watched the cutscenes of this game, and it is really violent and really dark, but I do like how the setting is. They do take it a bit more serious as to it's more of a silly silly writing and characters. I mean, they really took this thing really serious, and when I saw the trailer of the sequel, I was like, I'm still a bit confused as to how BJ, well, I don't want to ruin any spoilers, but it does caught my attention, and I am also confused of how certain characters I thought they would have died are still alive. So maybe in this intro or in the first 20 minutes of it, I'll get to understand it. But I will definitely do a reaction video of the new Colossus, and I'm just going to edit down to its minimal, like maybe say if it's like a 4-hour movie per se, I won't be able to record my entire reactions of 4 hours. So perhaps I will do one for say an hour and then just edit to a certain degree and see if, to squeeze in from an hour to say 20 to 30 minutes tops. So that's definitely something I will definitely do when I'm taking a break from Origins. So for movies and TV premieres that came out this month, the first one, Bob's Burgers just came out, Curb Your Enthusiasm just came out, Family Guy just came out, Last Man on Earth came out, and The Simpsons. I've actually have seen the premiere of Family Guy. It is great, but I think by the direction of how Seth MacFarlane is doing, especially with the Orville, I have to admit, I think I have to be honest with you. I think Seth should retire Family Guy and put more effort into the Orville. I think it's going to be a great series. The Simpsons, I'll definitely going to talk about The Simpsons in another video onto why I don't watch The Simpsons as much as I used to anymore. There's going to be a bit of a story behind it, but I can't tell you right now, but I will tell it in that video. The Gifted from the X-Men. I haven't seen it yet, but I heard it's a good one. The sixth one, the Friday the 6th, you got Blade Runner just came out, My Little Pony, and Once Upon a Time just came out for ABC. I haven't seen Blade Runner yet, the sequel. I've seen the first one, but I think I may need to watch it again in order to refresh my memory. My Little Pony, the movie, I know a cosplayer that went to this little get-together for My Little Pony, and they did like a little cosplay group dressed up as My Little Ponies and went to watch the movie. So, I mean, not judging, but I just can't see myself. No. Let me see. The 9th, Supergirl just came out. Okay, that's cool. Last week, DC's Legends of Tomorrow and The Flash came out. Okay. Arrow came out, and Supernatural, which is really good. I am still behind of Arrow, to be honest with you. I went to A-Kon this year, and obviously you've seen the videos. and the pictures. And I was talking with a friend of mine's, and we were discussing about Arrow. And she asked me, "How behind are you? Are you up to speed, Josh, or are you behind?" And I said, "I am currently behind the 12th episode of the first season." And they were like, "Why are you so behind?" And I'm like, "Because it's boring the fuck out of me. That is why I'm behind." And the thing is that since this is not at cable or on Netflix, which is usually 10 to 12 episodes a season, the network TVs like CW and ABC and so on, they go to say 24 to 26 episodes a season. So I'm maybe like halfway of the first season. And they told me, "Oh, well, you gotta," I mean, it sucks. Like, she admitted that, yeah, it really sucks that you have to kind of know these guys, but as the seasons progress, or as the seasons go through, you're going to start picking up stuff here and there from the first season. So it's the same thing like Game of Thrones. You have to see it from the beginning in order to understand the rest. Because if you go watch season 7, you don't know what the fuck's going on. So yeah, I'll try to catch up with that. No promises. Last Friday, Mindhunter came out for Netflix. I'm not really paying attention to that. Geostorm will come out this Friday, and I heard this is the same people who made Independence Day, Godzilla, and The Day After Tomorrow. And I love Independence Day, I really do, but Godzilla was a disappointment for me because I'm a big Godzilla fan. And The Day After Tomorrow, it's really difficult to take Jake Gyllenhaal serious now these days. Why did Heath Ledger have to die and not Jake Gyllenhaal? I know that it sounds like an asshole move of me, but I don't like the guy. I don't like Jake. This Sunday, the 22nd, the Walking Dead premiere. I am currently on the second season. I know, right? I need to catch up with that a lot. My ex is a big fan of The Walking Dead, so yeah. Tuesday, the 24th, The Last OG will be premiering on TBS. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't watch that much TBS as I used to. I used to watch Conan when he still had facial hair, and then when he shaved it, I stopped watching. And the 27th, this is an interesting one for the people who wants to go out to the movies or just want to take it easy at home. Jigsaw comes out in theaters, and Stranger Things Season 2. And for me, I am still behind the Saw series. I think I am, Saw 5? I still need to watch Saw 6 and Saw 7. I think there's 7 Saws, right? I don't know. But Stranger Things, yes, I am up to speed, and I'm planning to watch the whole season again in the next few days. I'm not going to binge watch it, but I am going to see like an episode or two a day. And that's pretty much it. I mean, unless you are into the gaming culture. On the 4th, there was a 7-part comic series called Batman White Knight, in which a Joker is cured from his insanity and wants to make it right, and patrolling the city under the name Jack, and sets out for Gotham's greatest foe, which is Batman. So this is an interesting one. A little bit behind on comic books, but I do know who the Joker is, and I do know who Batman is. Last Friday, a couple of Fridays ago, was the Indicate 2017. in which 150 indie games are being expected and be playable for this year's convention at Los Angeles, Little Tokyo. Last Wednesday was Thor's 700th episode or issue, I think. Last month's issue of Mighty Thor was number 23. This month's issue is number 700. Despite loving rebooting series with the new number 1 issue, Marvel is returning. Of all its comic book series, their original numbering conventions marking their 700th issue. So yeah, in case if you guys are into Thor, definitely pick up the 700th issue of Thor. If you guys are into The Witcher, if there's any Witcher fans around the area, the 31st will be releasing a coloring book, an adult coloring book from Dark Horse Comics. And it's going to be a 96-page black and white based upon the illustrations inspired by the series. So make sure you have some color pencils for that. And if you feel like traveling around the world, there will be a PAX Australia on the 27th of this month. There's going to be some red and blue creator Bernie Burns is going to be there. Some gaming tournaments and demos. And a lot more. So yeah, if you guys are definitely have extra money lying around, Australia is definitely a place to go for the 27th. So that pretty much wraps up for the games, the comics, and movies of this month's entertainment for October. So I will definitely do another one for November, and that's pretty much it. I gotta go and get something to eat because I am starving. Alright guys, I will be live streaming Shadow of Mordor tonight sometime around 7 or 8 Central US time. So if you guys get bored, definitely check out my stream. Alright guys, I will see you shortly then. Bye.